Welcome to Infinite Horizons by Capricorn Energetics. Your expansion begins now. As you prepare to embark on this journey, please set aside some time where you will not be disturbed and where it is appropriate to close your eyes. Ensure you are in a comfortable position and avoid listening to this recording while driving or operating heavy machinery. By choosing to listen to this meditation, you've already taken a significant step towards greater well-being and expansive new understanding. Before we begin, you might find it helpful to set a personal intention for this session. It could be to find inner peace, release stress, or gain clarity on a specific issue. If you do not have a specific intention already decided, then you can let this intention arise naturally. Your unconscious mind knows what to bring up for you today. Hold this intention gently in your mind as we proceed. By now, you should be sitting or lying down in a comfortable position. Your arms and legs uncrossed and resting gently. Any constricting jewelry or belts should be loosened or removed. Take a moment to settle into the furniture or floor that is supporting you, and notice where your body is beginning to relax into this support. And if you need to awaken from this meditation for any reason, you can do so with a deep breath in and by counting upwards from 1, 2, 3, feeling energized and fully awake. And you can find yourself easing into a tranquil and calm state of mind as your eyes close naturally. If your mind wanders during this meditation, simply notice it and gently bring your focus back to the sound of my voice, maybe noticing how you can relax even more deeply. As you listen to my voice, you might find yourself drifting deeper into a state of relaxation, where your mind opens to new possibilities and positive change. While every breath adds new ease and comfort, I wonder if you can notice how the deeper you breathe, the deeper you relax. And the deeper you relax, the deeper you can breathe. Breathing deeply now. You don't really need to begin to notice how your breath naturally begins to slow down with each exhale, or how that comfort may be spreading a peaceful feeling inside of you. Taking a deep breath in, inhaling into a profound peace and tranquility. And as you exhale, you might begin to notice a warmth or tingling sensation spreading from your nose to your fingertips, melting away any tension from your day. Sooner or later, this tranquility begins to gradually spread from foot to foot, slowly up your calves, your knees, your thighs. It's as if it's warming your hips, your stomach, your lower back, sinking in as this warmth continues to melt away the tension from your chest, your shoulders, down your arms, and out through each of your fingertips, or up through your neck, your jaw, your face, your forehead, and up to the crown of your head. Breathe deeply into this warmth and relaxation. As you continue to relax, I wonder if there is a special place that calls to you in the land of ancient Egypt. And you can allow your mind to wander over the Ankh of life, the protective eye of Horus, or the mysterious Sphinx. Whichever symbols speak to you, whether ancient temples or majestic pyramids, you are about to enter a powerful land steeped in mystery. A deep sense of connection and purpose await you. As you begin to connect to Egypt from ancient days, you might begin to feel a pulsing or tingling sensation in the middle of your head, floating over the roof of your mouth. And if you feel called to do so, you can turn inwards into that place, towards a thin golden filament over the roof of your mouth. Noticing any shifts in the flow as the left connects with the right hemispheres of your awareness. And on that golden filament centers the past and the future. between everything behind and beneath you and all that is before you. Centered in your cosmic now, on this golden filament, in this center of center, arises a doorway, and you can enter this gateway into a vast void of infinite possibility. As you enter the threshold, you notice your feet are standing on a disc of strange material. As this disc supports you, you can float into the center of this void as the noise of life fades into a profound silence. From within the silence, let your heart call into this space the energy of ancient Egypt, the energy of that which calls to you. The call of your heart begins to lightly pull you through this void, supported by your disc, as the first whispers of the noise of life from ancient Egypt begin to reach your awareness. Allow the harmony of holistic understanding of the ancient Egyptian knowing that there is a seamless connection in the consciousness of your mind, body, and spirit, experiencing a deep sense of wisdom and balance. When you allow your heart to speak with the energy of ancient Egypt, you might begin to feel a profound awareness of what it means to create an enduring legacy, experiencing lasting impacts that resonate through the ages and touch future generations. This energy continues to stream into you, this legacy of ancient Egypt, sheltered in the cosmos for this very moment, calling you into this preserved moment just outside of space and time. And as you follow this energy, the legacy of ancient Egypt, a soft light begins to brighten in the void. A little brighter now, until you begin to notice the void has become bright and warm as the sun on the Nile. With the great golden sun rising in the east, Your disc floats you softly down over a vast field of reeds. Slowly drifting you closer to the great Nile River, stretching from horizon to horizon. Can you smell the cool waters? Can you see just how vibrant the green papyrus is growing? As the fields continue to drift past you, you notice your disc taking you towards an ancient Egyptian home, vaguely familiar, as if from some long ago dream. And although temples, pyramids, and magnificent structures can be glimpsed in the near distance, this space, however, is for you. Maybe this was your home in the fields from a life long past and is yours again now. Or maybe it is new for you, open and inviting you to explore inside. Whenever you visit this meditation, you can always return here. Feel the disc touch the firm ground in front of this home, and give yourself a moment to step off the platform. Feel the earth beneath your feet, the breeze off the Nile touching your face, and take a moment to take in the sights of this home. Is it made from mud or brick? Are there any plants or signs that catch your attention? And when you are ready, you can see the front door. Maybe it's made of wood or covered by a woven cloth. Or maybe it stands open and you can step through the threshold and explore this home that is just for you. As you step across the doorway into your ancient Egyptian home, take a moment to observe the room before you. What kind of space welcomes you? Perhaps it is a tranquil courtyard filled with date palms, fig, and pomegranate soaking in the sunlight. Or maybe it leads to a hallway or a room painted with papyrus motifs, small furnitures, tables with ancient games sitting in a corner. Take a moment and feel what is inside of your home in ancient Egypt. In this home, in the field of reeds, you might notice there are empty paintings or pedestals. In these empty spaces, you can begin to feel the pulsing energy of what has called you here. Take a moment in your home to listen to the sensations calling you here, whether curious or profound. A place of power in this land is calling to you now. Can you feel it? I don't know where you might be called to in this ancient land. It could be the tomb of a pharaoh or a priestess. It could be a breathtakingly ancient place of ascension. Maybe it is a temple housing one of the statues of the Egyptian pantheon. Allow your senses to attune to this calling. Trust in your intuition and begin your journey from this home in the field of reeds. As you step out through the door you've entered in and begin to find the path out from the home. Maybe you let your disc carry you, traveling along the path that leads you to that which calls to you. Feel the warm sun on your skin as you journey through this ancient land. You may hear the gentle lapping of the Nile River, the distant chants from a temple, and the whispers of the wind carrying secrets of the past. Notice the vibrant colors of lush papyrus and the lotus flowers dancing gently in the breeze. The shimmering waters of the Nile reflecting golden sunlight, and the graceful flight of herons overhead. Along your path, you might notice sacred cats lounging in the shade. The majestic presence of crocodiles basking peacefully on the riverbanks. The air is filled with the sweet scent of blooming lotus and the distant hum of ancient chants. This space is rich with life and spiritual energy. Notice as you continue down this path the ancient architecture rising in the distance. And you notice there are other grand temples and towering pyramids, their timeless presence watching over you. You can feel a deep connection to these ancient power structures, as if the very stones themselves are imbued with a consciousness that recognizes and witnesses your journey. Sense the wisdom and the strength of ages past, guiding you and acknowledging your presence in this sacred land. Maybe your heart remembers the energy of what has called you to this place. Allow your attention to be drawn to the ancient building rising in the distance, the one that feels like what has called you here. As your destination begins to fill your awareness, you can just barely make out the shape of this source of ancient Egyptian legacy. Allow the details of this special place to come into focus. Square or rectangle or pyramid? Is it large or small? Sandstone, wood, or mud brick? The ancient building becomes clearer as you approach closer along the Nile riverbank. As you continue your journey towards this structure, feel the connection growing stronger, as if the energy of this ancient power structure is reaching out to you, inviting you closer. As your inner vision softens and becomes hazy, as if you're seeing through the mists of the Nile rising through time. In this gentle haze, a single point of light begins to emerge, glowing softly and steadily. Focus on this light and feel it expand slowly, radiating warmth and familiarity. As the light expands, it begins to reveal the place of the energy that has called you here. And the mist slowly begins to melt away, revealing the threshold of your place of power here in ancient Egypt. The details gradually come into focus. The texture of the stones beneath your feet, the scent of the air, and the sounds that surround you. This place, once distant and ancient, now feels close. Feel yourself being gently drawn into this space, as if you were merging with the energy. Every step brings you closer. The surroundings become clear, more vibrant, more alive, until finally you find yourself fully present at the threshold of this place of power and wisdom, ready to receive the messages and insights it has to offer. Now that you have arrived at this sacred place, take a moment to immerse yourself in the energy that surrounds you. Feel the ancient wisdom and power flowing through the air, gently wrapping you in a warm embrace. And you can place your hand across the threshold, sliding through the invisible liminal threshold until you feel the energetic touch of a guide, the master of this place. As you stand here, begin to notice a soft, shimmering light forming in the distance. The energy behind that touch is emerging closer into view. This light may feel familiar and comforting, as if it has been waiting for you. Allow yourself to focus on this light, watching as it slowly starts to take shape, becoming lighter, clearer, more defined. Gradually, you see the outline of a figure emerging from the light, slowly materializing before your eyes. This figure, your guide in this space, is here to share their wisdom with you. And you can feel the presence of your guide growing stronger, more distinct. The features of eyes and hair. Notice the way that they stand, the expression on their face, the aura of calm and wisdom that surrounds them. Maybe this master of the temple was once a leader or an attendant of the pharaoh, a priestess. However you see your guide, know that they are embodying the ancient knowledge you seek. As your guide fully materializes, you sense a deep connection, a bond of understanding and trust as they welcome you warmly, taking your outstretched hand and inviting you to step fully through the threshold and begin your journey together. As you step across the threshold, your guide pauses a moment, allowing you to ask any questions in your heart. Straightening with a smile, your guide seems to nod towards some hidden force. It is time, they state, and with your hand in theirs, they begin to guide you into this place of power. As you walk together, you begin to notice more of the rich details around you. The ancient stones beneath your feet. Who else has come this way? Powerful figures across space and time have made this journey before you to claim the same power that calls to you. The stone walls seem to watch from the intricate carvings that adorn them. And maybe your eyes lock onto one symbol in particular. The way it whispers tales of the past and your connection with this space. Your guide continues to lead you through a grand archway, thrumming with power, into a spacious, dimly lit chamber. This room is illuminated by the soft glow of what seems like torchlight, their flames dancing gently over the ancient stone walls. Shafts of celestial light filter through a small opening high above. This strange glow beginning to mingle with the torchlight. In the center of this room of outflowing power, On a raised platform stands a magnificent statue. Is it a god or a goddess? A pharaoh or a priestess? Is the face human or something else? Intricately carved, this statue towers above you, and the first sensations of a word begins to arise from you in the presence of this statue. Giving you a moment to find your word, even if it's just the feeling of a word. The guide points out to the base of the statue as hieroglyphs begin to pulse with an inner glow. What symbols can you see? How does the energy of these symbols feel? Where else have you felt this energy? The guide reminds you that you don't have to remember these symbols, as they are now and may always have been a part of you. This is the power of the legacy that drew you here. Feel its presence, its enduring strength, and know that this same power resides within you. It could not have called you here if it did not already reside within you. As you stand before the statue, allow yourself to take in deeply its energy. The flickering torchlight and celestial light enhance the statue's radiance, making it seem almost alive, a testament to the enduring spirit of ancient Egypt. A puff of soft wind blows over your face, as if from the statue itself. Take a moment to feel the atmosphere of the room, the coolness of stone under your feet, the gentle warmth of the light, and the power of energy emanating from the statue. remember your word. Let this word sink deeply in, knowing that you are connected to a legacy of strength, wisdom, and timeless power. Your guide offers you a few moments now to ask any questions before continuing your journey. Placing a hand up to forestall further questions, your guide now leads you down a softly lit corridor, the air filled with incense and a sense of anticipation as you carry your word into the future. The walls are cool and smooth to the touch, carved with ancient symbols that whisper secrets as you pass. A gentle but compelling pull draws you deep into a chamber of profound mysteries. At the threshold of the vast unknown, a portal of transformative power. With each step, the sensation grows stronger, leading you to the heart of this place of power. One final gateway stands before you, a balcony that opens up into an impossible night sky filled with countless constellations shining threads of power into this place. Under the stars, in the center of the courtyard, is a single pedestal, illuminated in starlight, holding the center, the heart of this place of power. Your guide brings you to this pedestal, its presence commanding and serene. Upon this pedestal rests a sacred substance, glowing softly with radiant light, a vessel of true power. As you approach, this vessel begins to take on the form of your word. Now that you are standing before the pedestal, take a moment to fully absorb the energy that radiates from the sacred object before you. Whether or not you notice specific details or simple shapes, the impression of colors, this object thrums with the energy of the wisdom and the power of this place. And it is uniquely yours. Maybe you can begin to feel the connection between this object and the power of the hieroglyphs on the statue, the legacy it represents. Sense how this word of power, made manifest, embodies the strength and endurance of that legacy. Like a magnetic pull, you reach your hand out to take that vessel of power. Notice the sensations in your hand. Is the object warm or cool to the touch? What textures can you feel? What is the object made of? What do you name it? Allow yourself to connect deeply with this name, feeling its energy flowing to you. And you can give yourself permission now to take in this object fully, to hold it, to call it by name, and to understand its power. Feel how it symbolizes an integration of your past, present, and future. And maybe you can imagine how it will guide and support you moving forward. This object is a gift from this sacred place of power, a reminder of the strength and wisdom that resides within you. As you hold the object, letting the power of the word as it streams from the stars into its name and flowing its energy into you, anchoring that legacy and wisdom that you have connected with today, knowing that this experience and the insights will stay with you, ready to assist you in the legacy of your journey ahead. Your guide offers you some time now to answer any questions you may have or revisit any areas of this place of power that you would like to explore. And now, it is time to thank your guide and begin to say your farewells. Your gifts are with you as you begin to make your way from the balcony under the stars, past the statue, through the main entrance, and out the gate. And as you turn to look back at your place of power, you notice your guide smiling warmly at you, and they place a small object in your hand, closing your fingers over it with a knowing smile. With one more joyous farewell, you begin to trek, either by foot or on your disc, wandering the path to your home in the field of reeds. Carrying with you your gifts as you feel the warmth of the sun and the softness of the sand as you retrace your steps, noticing those ancient watchers in the distance, their timeless presence continuing to witness your journey. The wisdom and gifts you received accompany you on this journey back to your home. And you can take a moment now to notice inside your home if any of the paintings have filled. And you can take some time in your home to look at the gift your guide has given you. Remember the name from the heart of the place of power, and take some time to place important things in your home. Moving things around as you feel called. Making any adjustments to your home as you feel necessary. With your home in order and your gifts in hand, like a name wrapped in starlight, you step out of your house in the field of reeds and back onto your disc, taking a moment to feel grounded and centered as it begins to lift you with your gifts and reminders of an enduring legacy. And remember that you can always return to this sanctuary whenever you wish to explore more or simply find peace as your disc begins to float up into the void. The ground and the light beginning to fade into the vast in-between as you begin to traverse the void, bringing your power into your waking reality. It is time now to bring this session to a close. Take a moment to gather in the feelings and energies of the gifts returning with you into waking. Even after this session ends, you might find that these positive experiences continue to grow stronger and more vibrant within you. As we prepare to begin to arise back into reality, it is time now to begin to count up from 1, becoming aware of your physical body as the dreams fade back into the void, always a part of you. 2, feel your attention emerging even more into wakefulness as you notice the pulse of your heart and the cool air in the breath of your lungs. 3, deep breath in with a growing sense of well-being, awakening now. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, feeling refreshed and energized. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, feeling more alert. Stretch. Bringing back a sense of energy, fully awakened, refreshed, and ready to continue your day with the gifts you have received. Remember that the more that you become aware of these energies and gifts, the more their strengths and powers can integrate into your daily life. Thank you for joining this Infinite Horizon session with Capricorn Energetics.